The most important question I got was, what is your legacy? Not a material legacy, but if life stops now, how do you want to be remembered? What is your frequency legacy? The Phoenix Frequency podcasts are results from that question. When all seemed burnt in your life, the fertile ash of a phoenix is filled with compassion, love, forgiveness, empowerment, intuition, wisdom, generosity, creativity, resilience, a balance of an evolution and involution, what is needed to rise. I am Nienke van Bezooijen and I live my Phoenix frequencies. On a weekly basis, I share my insights, my resources, and I have guests who phoenix themselves. If it resonates to you, you're welcome to rise. Welcome to the Phoenix Frequencies. The only consistency we can expect in life is change. As time ticks, the change inside and outside of us is moving on too. But our mind likes things to be predictable and clear, so we can feel safe in the bubble we are familiar with. Many personal development gurus are focusing on changing our mindset. Deepak Chopra, Napoleon Hill, people of The Secret, Anthony Robbins. We can pick what resonates the most in style and desire. And you can try to change how life sets your mind or your mindset. To take a look at what you believe as your truth. Is that the truth or just your truth? October 12, 2021, I got the opportunity to start my life's design over, from scratch. And over the last 9 months, I got more and more changes to test in this new book's chapter. I'm an author. I wrote several books. I mentored several authors to write theirs. Even the transcripts of all the Phoenix Frequency podcasts became books as well. For over a decade, I've been trained and educated by teachers from the West, UK, US, Europe, but a real new wind came from the East. The last year I was told it probably wasn't my path to collaborate with existing partnerships. I noticed it. I tried so hard to make these collaborations work. Now I can see my role as canary in the coal mine was telling me lessons. It is in me to be in connection, equality, exchange, but I became a very sensitive canary since I phoenixed. After being so close to death, I chose to live, not to be the detector of poison any longer. Not for myself, not for others. Not everything you have a talent for, you have to do for the rest of your life. And as a seer, I can see through people, situations, and beyond time frames of what's understandable for others. It is not my life task to save those people from their life experiences. That's not always easy to see beloved ones crash. I can ask if they want to hear, and often they say yes and act no, because it feels unsafe. I stopped taking it personal if they don't act from what they hear. It's their life. The last weeks I've tried to hold space for my parents. After 60 years of marriage, they will be separated while alive. All stages of Kubler-Ross pass by. Denial, upset, negotiation, grief. Both of them in different form and pace. I'm with them with compassion and I can't protect them. I got a mirror, the mirror of reacting by choice. When I was faced with their limiting beliefs, they rather sacrifice time, energy and love than to let go of their limiting belief and start a new chapter to write. Insecurity, righteousness, othering, martyrhood is ruling their choices. But it are their choices. But underneath, they make their life choice based on the book they have been reading all their life. They know the cover. They know all pages, forwards and backwards. The predictable, and they have been afraid of blank pages all their life for all their reasons. A blank page. What does that do for you? What would you do if you had all your life taught you within you? How would you recreate your life? What would you change? What would you take along? Are there habits you would change? Would you stay in the relationship you keep complaining about? Would you raise your children the same way? Would you stay in your job or change? Would you dare something different? Are you aware what you can transform in your beliefs that are blocking you from your peripheral view? We often think we can control our lives. Well, we can influence, but never control. The unpredictable is always around the corner. And you can shift and start opening a new chapter. Clear is kind, unclear is unkind. So start to be respectful and honest. If people disagree with you, it can be a mirror. Or if not, you let it go. Stop taking things personal as if you can control all outcomes. We can start with new chapter in all seasons of our lives. We can close the old, familiar book and only use what serves us. We can train ourselves to keep rewriting and writing new chapters. Even if you like what you always did, so you will see what you always had. I listened to a new wind in my life, broadened my peripheral view to the east. My life basket is full with all opportunity. Life gave me a blank page, and I never imagined how I could do it, and still all is shifting, the unpredictable. And since I phoenixed, I left my fears in the ashes. I learned it isn't fear or courage. I learned to trust my heart intuition. I learned it is fear or love. You won't be afraid of anything if you really love what you're up to. Like Gran Emma said, I have no fear bothering me any longer if I have a little child's hand in my hand. From love I rise. Or my grandfather, who said just before he died, Nienke, now we need you to lead the family. You are the only one with guts left. Maybe it's not the guts to continue to keep writing my new chapters. Maybe I learned to express my love to what I really care about, out of control, inflow of creation, to what's highest best for all. When do you become the author of your life? Or are you continuing to be the reader only of the book they wrote for you? Are you a creator of your life or reactor to the unpredictable consistency? Change. Can you embrace with love to contribute to life as a real author of your life chapters? It's up to you. It will only be a couple of weeks until I will travel for the first time to Korea and just see what I can bring there. We wrote what is really near and dear to our hearts. And we came up with the following sentence. What is really us in how we're living. It's the courage to leave the past, the trust to be the present, and rise to create a new future.